Hey everybody, and welcome to the next map that I'm going to play, which is Security Base. This is another map in the recently updated Halo mod for Battlefront 2, and I of course did the Zanzibar level not too long ago, and I was very positive about that. So we're going to check out what some of the other maps are that came with the update. Now this is a map that, if I'm not mistaken, is actually based on a firefight map from, it might be ODST or Halo 3, one of the two. This only supports team deathmatch. Is a fairly small map, quite balanced, quite symmetric in that sort of sense. But again, it is cool to see an actual multiplayer map from that game in Battlefront 2. I also got some really good comments on the previous video. People seem to really like it and seem to be really impressed as well with the updates. There were some comments saying that they didn't like the models that much. I personally disagree. I think that the models are great. They look really crisp, really high res. Again, one of the coolest things about Battlefront 2 is because they have melee units, like lightsaber wielding units, you can actually use melee weapons from other game properties as well. You know, this guy has like, what is the proper term from Halo? Is it an energy sword? Basically, he has that weapon and he can fully use it in Battlefront 2. If you play another game, like let's say Arma 3, Arma 3 does not have a melee system, or at least not a natural one. And so if you actually add melee weapons, it's really difficult to have them use it and make it look naturally. I'm actually really wreaking havoc with this weapon here. There we go. I should also say, by the way, because I'm playing as red team, I don't have any... Oh god, we're losing! Holy sweet Jesus. Oh, look at that. I cannot spawn. Oh dear. I didn't know that was a thing with team deathmatch. Are we able to actually capture points? With the Zanzibar level 2, I forgot to actually say that I did a conquest level. But you can also do one-way capture flag, which symbolizes even more how that was played back then. No. You cannot capture it. I guess we just lost it. Alright, let's actually do a retry. I was about to say, when I talked about red team, you know, I picked red team, but I don't have a preference. I just chose the one that was on top. So let's actually do a retry. Let's now play actually as blue team. Alright, and here we are back now as blue team. Well, let's be a sniper, I guess. Love how great the weapon models look as well when you go first person. It's really impressive how good it replicates that feeling of Halo within Battlefront 2. People that were annoyed with, for example, the constant, you know, chatter from the grunts in the previous mission should also like this a bit more. There's still Halo chatter going on, but a lot less. And again, compliments for not only how the map itself looks with the assets that are in the actual battlefield, but also things like, for example, the background, you know, having the city there. It makes it feel really complete. There's a little bit of like graphical glitching going on here with the outline, but that's purely nitpicking. You know, that's when you like do a review and you're like, you have to find something to like criticize or like to say like, oh, you know, this could be improved upon. But it's barely noticeable. Even from afar, well, yeah. And it's only with the skybox, as you can see. It disappears if I look at something that has mass behind it. I'm not actually going to push forward too much, just because I don't want to capture their points. I'm not entirely sure how that happened. I kind of want to change characters now. Battle rifle. Always a fan favorite.
Hostile.
Oh, look at that. We even got some destructible environments. That is cool. I mean, this mod keeps impressing me more and more. It's really, really awesome.
Watch the blades! Look out, you guys! Grenade! Look out, there's more! Oh, you knocked his ass out!
And there's still a few other maps that we will check out soon. I don't know if the existing maps were updated with some stuff. I might actually take a look, see if it's worth making a video about those as well. Ooh, look at that. We got a needler now. Personally dislike the look of the weapon, but love using it. Especially if you pop someone full of needles, that they know that in 2 seconds or something, they're going to be absolutely blown to bits. I mean, even these things are kind of homing too, like the needlers are. Ooh, someone got plasma.
Look out, grenade! Take your broken skull! Taking sniper fire! They're flanking us! We're being flanked!
You can definitely see that we are being pretty beast with these things. I don't want to push forward too much. I don't want to get rid of their spawn points again. Though last time, of course, it was us. I wonder if there is I don't know. Has blue an advantage on this map for some reason? I don't know why. It should be symmetrical, right? Kinda. Actually, this only has one uphill part. They have 2, it would seem. I don't know. It's a little strange. Ooh, look at that. Such cool units and such cool toys to play around with.
Great kill, sir! Right there, sniper! Now!
I mean, this is cool too. This is very simple, right? It's the purest form of deathmatch. Red versus blue. No vehicles, purely infantry, and it works. And it works well as well. There's a map. I still have not reviewed it on the Battlefront Max channel. I will probably do that in the future.
Get him!
I have done a review on the Kanoa channel though, maybe even on Looping Reel together with Ryan, but there's a map called the Camino Training Facility, or Training Ground, or whatever, and it's a small battlefield, and it's super simple, and the look of it is pretty good, but it's only 2 spawn points, 1 per team, and if you capture that, none of the units can spawn, and it's an inherent flaw with the map. And it's so small that usually battles will be like 1 in 2 minutes. And a good thing here, and the exception kind of was the first match. Again, I don't know what happened where we could not spawn, but this map is very small. All the action is very fast-paced, very close quarter. Yet Ooh, my bad. Yet,
We're being locked down.
the battle isn't over in 1 or 2 minutes. You have the time to play around with different units. You have the time to get adjusted to all the new weapons. And that's a good thing. Now in terms of kills, we are also indeed in a little bit of an advantage, but not to the point where it seems totally unfair. We've been talking too about the tempo of gameplay. For example, Battlefront 2 by EA is a lot faster paced. Something more common with something like Call of Duty. I personally like the more slower time it takes to be killed with the original Battlefront 2. But for those who find that even too fast, you know, this mod is for you because, even though I died very quickly there, but you have some shields that will add some extra protection. Now the shields don't go as crazy as in some mods where you have Republic Commandos. If you have Republic Commandos, they take forever to die. And that's not the case here. But you have a little bit more leeway.
Look out, there's more.
You know, I got a hit there. Didn't take damage, only my shield did.
Sniper, take cover. They're flanking us.
Same again. You saw the yellow burst on my armor. Cool thing too is that it does seem that there is a little bit of difference between the two factions, where they of course have a different melee weapon.
Amazing shot.
Same thing here with the rotary gunner from like something like a Warthog or a turret, and they have the
Flanking us.
Covenant
Engage.
heavy weapon to carry around with. So that's the cool thing too, is that besides just the color difference, they actually have different like weapons. Like this guy actually has the UNSC sniper, whereas the blue team has the Covenant sniper. Very cool, also very clever to add that you know, little bit of variety there. Oh dear, I might have to sneeze. Gesundheit. All right. Lengthwise, again, it's pretty good. I feel like I've had all the units. We might actually still want to switch to the other ones. Just check out some of those weapons. But I feel like I've had a good grip on most of the units, most of their weapons. So I'm kind of ready for this match to be over. And we're sort of like in the, you know, the end game there. Oh yeah, this one I want to test out. And despite they only having like 42 units left, or points I should say,
They're flanking us. Watch the flank.
back when they had 70, we had only 30 points more, and that's still kind of the case now. Like, despite them having less points, it's not like they were gaining on them or something.
Be careful.
Now, of course, the amount of units that are on the battlefield at once also doesn't change. It's not like in Conquest saying like, okay, they only have 37 units that are on the battlefield now. I'm not entirely sure how many units there are in a map with Team Deathmatch. Maybe like 8 or something? 8 per team? But we'll see. I really do love those like small sections there with the palm trees. It's really, I don't know, atmospheric in that sense. Really love the look of the Halo games and seeing it here. It translates so well to the Battlefront 2 engine as well. That cover also has been rebuilt. Literally as I say that, it gets destroyed again.
Engage. Watch the flanks.
There we go. Oh, got my butt kicked here. I'm not entirely sure how many maps there are still left that we have to check out that are new. I think at least 2. One of them seemingly to be a space map. Very curious how that's going to work out.
Look out, there's more! Watch your flanks! Get your own kill!
Took some friendly fire there.
Light 'em up, boys!
Oh, 2 hits is enough to put me to the ground, though. Sniping. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's play a regular one, actually.
Sniper, get down!
This is actually also one of the few weapons that this team has
Stand there, go
where in
get 'em!
third person you can actually zoom in.
Watch the
Most of the other weapons do not give you that option.
We're being flanked!
And as you can see, even though we pushed them far out, we did not, take away their spawn points. So I don't know what happened. It might have been a bug or a glitch. If someone knows what's happened, let me know, because I'm a little confused. I am glad though that we made the switch.
Stand there, go get 'em!
It highlighted a bit the differences between the two teams. Made it clear that they were not a mirrored version of each other. Ooh, plasma. Only 3 units left. One. There we go. Guys, if you want to download this awesome mod, you can find the link in the description down below. Don't forget to let me know any recommendations or requests on maps or mods you want to see on the channel next. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.